Now it's time for our question today, and we've had a really good response so far. The question today is to you. What is the dream retirement? And if you've already retired, what advice do you have for those when they retire? So kind of going in both directions here. And as I said, we've had a really good response so far.
Yeah, LG says, my dream would be to travel to London, England to see my family. Danielle says a condo in Maui is in the works. Don't hate that.
Yeah.
TJ says selling the house and have pensions to settle down in Thailand. I have friends already retired there, and Costa Rica is the backup plan. Yeah,
wow.
so we're...
yes. That is a good backup.
That is a good backup
plan.
Good
backup and a good first plan. Wow.
For sure. But there is, like on the flip side of that, there is concern from some people who say, I don't know when I can retire. I'm still working well into my late 60s because the cost of living is so high. Groceries are expensive. Another thing that has been brought up, do I stay in my house or do I go to a retirement community? Do I have enough money for that?
Yeah.
And even just to stay in your own house, even if the house is in good shape, there's so much maintenance that goes along with it. Shoveling snow, shoveling the driveway. There's a lot of things to think about. But you know, a lot of people on the text line have said, I just want to keep sharp and socialize, right? Because just as your body, your brain too, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it, essentially.
For sure.
And there's been so many studies about that have found you live longer, you live a wonderful life if you just keep socializing, keep going to see people. So thank you to everybody on the text line who've said, yeah, just to keep sharp and keep seeing people.
Yeah, some good advice as well is people saying, save your money.
Yes.
Start from a young age, get a good investor, and yeah, start from a young age, even if it's a little bit here and there, and that'll help you a lot later on in life.
Sure.
It's easier to get ahead of it than to catch up.
Definitely.
So,
and some people are going so far on the text line to be like, save $100 from each paycheck. It might not be much, or even just $50. They're actually giving numbers on the text line of how much you should save on your paycheck. But also, like, we're still young, live our lives, but just within reason, right? Like, don't go wild with your money, but you still should have time to have fun when you're working as well, because we don't, I don't want to work till I'm that, you know?
Yeah. So we want to know from you, what is your dream retirement, or what has it been like, and what advice do you have to give to others who are going to be heading in that direction? So text us 10400.